Yes. Yes, we can see it.
Okay. All right. So so for today's presentation, I'm going to go over the Eport overview of the Eport app, talk about the platforms it's on, the main CPDs, assessments. I think you can enlarge it on your screen.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you print out? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to talk
Okay.
about the security and the benefits. Yeah, and then I'll go on to the live demo. So the Eport basically connects trainers, training sites, and the trainees to the college. And the app is basically an app which helps the college to monitor training activities. So it helps residents to set up their rotations, their procedures, their CPDs, and also request for assessments. And for the trainer side, you'll be able to approve these requests and also evaluate residents after each rotation. So the Eport app is available on these platforms. We can access it on Google Play Store. For the Apple users, you can get it on App Store. We can also have a web app, or we have a web app and then a USSD plus platform as well. So like I mentioned, the Eport is basically used by two main people, that's the resident and then the for the train gets by being set up by the college. So at college, the trainee would receive a username and a password and trainee can go on to.
Sorry, there is interference. Can we
the trainee will be
get
submitting
the suggestion right, please?
feedback.
The interference is not making the presentation audible. Thank you. Over.
Hello, Eunice. It looks like the internet at your end is a bit slow. So if you could adjust the position of the internet, it is making your voice not too audible.
Okay. All right, sure. Is it better, please?
It is not necessarily the presentation. It is about your voice. It wasn't audible, but you can go
My
on.
internet. Okay.
Yeah, your internet. Yeah, so you can go on and let's see.
Please, am I audible enough?
Yes. Yeah, go on.
Okay. So I'll take it from the slide. So as I said, the trainees are able to get access to the Eport when they are set up by the college. So once the college sets them up, they receive a username and a password through SMS. Now the trainee is able to download the app from Android, or that is the app Play Store, and also get it from the App Store. Or they could also access using the web app. So what the trainees will be able to do is to be able to submit their rotations to their trainers.
Hello, Eunice. I think you have another system at your end that is playing back what you are saying. So if you can mute that system at your end. And it's giving some slight feedback. I don't know if you have two systems at your end.
No.
Maybe there's somebody near you who is also listening in.
Yes, because that is giving us some feedback.
Oh,
So if there is anybody closer to you listening in, then that person might have to move a bit away from you, or the person may have to mute so that, we don't get the feedback.
I don't think it's from my end because I hear feedback from yours as well, but nobody's with me, so it shouldn't give feedback. So maybe
all
IT
right.
team could check if
All
everything's
right,
okay.
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, can you see the screen?
Yeah, we can see it. You can
Yes,
see
Yes,
please.
you can see it.
Yes, you can see.
All right. So you will be able to submit their rotation. We'll be able to also submit their training approval. They will also be able to request for assessments from their and also submit their which undertaking to the college as well. For the trainers, how do you get up as a trainer? So first of all, you'd have to be certified. Once that is done, you receive password via and also a username which will be your phone number. And you can go on ahead, download the app from the app, Play Store or App Store. So what you'll be able to do are these three major things. So the first thing is you'll be able to approve the rotation trainees and also approve submitted by your trainees. And at the same time, you'll be able to fill the assessment forms that have been by your trainees. So this is how the app works. So the trainee will first of all log into the Eport app and select at the training sites that are they fill their rotation form and submit the rotation form. Once that is done, post the trainer that they selected during the trainer now receives an alert, and then the trainer knows that trainee has sent a request. So the trainer into the Eport app, set a rotation, approve the rotation of the trainee for the. Once the approval is done, it goes back to the trainee where the trainee receives an SMS and let to know that you've approved. The procedures follow a similar plan. So the trainee will again log into the platform, select the trainer that he or she is understudying, and fill the procedure form and submit the procedure form to the trainer. The trainer receives an SMS alert, goes into the app, selects procedures, and then approves the procedure of that particular resident or trainee who submitted his or her procedure. Once that is done, the trainee goes receives an alert to show that the trainer has approved. For the CPDs, it is a pre-approved system, so it wouldn't come to you as a trainer, but it would go to the college. So the trainers are going to fill their CPD forms and submit the form to the college. So here, the trainer doesn't come in. One last thing the trainer would do in the app is that if you fill as for their trainees or so to get this, the trainee would go into the app and then request. Once that is done, you receive alert as a trainer. You select as on the then you fill up, evaluate the trainee. Once that is done, but I left one important thing out. So for the rotations, I would implore all trainers to kindly approve their rotation when they immediately they see the request from a trainee, because without approval, we wouldn't be able to submit PDS things as well. Okay. So one thing the app does is that it generates reports about trainers done in the we are going to have reports for it. We can also see reports concerning the training rotations, their CPDs, the assessments, and then the procedures that they've. So one may ask how secured this is, since you are dealing with information or personal information as well. So this is secured by a two-way that's factor authentication that ensures that only users with valid access gain access to the system. It is also and posted on the Azure platform, which makes it very accessible. So the key benefits to this is we have auditable logbooks. There are real-time reports, as I said, and because it is accessible, the management of the college are able to use the reports generated to make decisions which will improve healthcare generally. So basically, that is the presentation. And please, if you have questions, I think you can put it in the chat. And when I'm done with the demo, Patrick and myself and also the team would address them. Thank you. So at this point, I'll go into the live demo, how it actually looks on the app, and then we can all see.
All right, okay, right. Eunice, whilst you work on the demo, I'll just briefly summarize some of the things that you just said, because you were breaking at a point. So whilst you do that, also kindly check if there is any other device by you that is actually also online, because it looks like there's some bit of feedback. So you can just check if there is any other device by you that is connected online. So whilst you are trying to get the demo online, let me just quickly summarize some of the things that you just said in the presentation. So the Eport app, as we have indicated, basically I would allow the trainees to set their rotations and also their procedures within the app. They can also update CPDs or any other courses that they have actually attended. It also allows for trainees to request for assessment. So the trainee can request for assessment from their trainers, and their trainers will receive the information and can provide the assessment and submit. So generally what happens is that we set up the trainees on the Eport app, and we send them and their login credentials, which includes their login details. That's their ID and a password, which they would have to download the Eport app from the App Store or the Play Store, or they can just go to the website and click on the Eport, and it opens up the browser window for the Eport, and they can log in with that detail and access the app. So you can access the app either by downloading from Play Store or downloading from App Store, or you can go through the college website to click on the Eport, and you'll be able to access the Eport application. Now, once you are a trainee and you log in, you first set your rotation. And once you set the rotation, it is then approved. Now, once that rotation is approved, then you can go ahead with your procedures and other things that you want to log into the system. Now, once you able to do that, the trainers, and you submit, the trainers also receive the procedures that you've entered, and they have the opportunity to approve your requests or reject the request. So the trainers will have that opportunity. So in the same way that the trainee would have to download the app the trainers would also have to download the app. So what they do is that they go to the App Store or the Play Store and download the app. For the trainers, what we do is that we send you your login details. So we took the details of the trainers from their faculties. I think not all the faculties yet, but I think more than half of the faculties submitted their details, which we sent information to their trainers. And so once you receive that information and you download the app, you can put in your number and your password, and you'll be able to access the app. So Eunice is going to do the demonstration of how to use the app. It is basically simple, particularly when it comes to the trainer's side. It's just more of the approval thing. So it is a simple process. So Eunice, can you please go ahead? Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, before Eunice, you set up yourself. I am chair of faculty of pediatrics. We submitted our names long time ago. I don't think I have not as yet received my username and password. I have not. Can't.
All right, then we will have to check. Eunice, I don't know, maybe if you can confirm whether the child health details were uploaded.
Yes, they were, unless his wasn't part.
Okay.
But yes, it's been uploaded.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I would do a cross check and I'll get back to the faculty chair. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, Eunice, so you can go ahead.
Can you confirm if you can see my screen, please?
Yes.
Yes, we
Oh.
can see.
Yes.
All right. So after downloading the app from either Google Play Store or the App Store, this is going to be the landing page or the first thing you see when you open the app. So you select I am a trainer. So it will take you to a login page. So the username will be your phone number. And then the password will be the password that was sent to you through SMS. That is after the college set you up, the system generated password that was sent to you. That's going to be the password. So okay, so when you are able to log in, this is what you see. So you see 4 colored major buttons. You see procedures, rotations, assessments, and then my trainees. So I'll go through each of them briefly and show you how you could use it, and then go to the other things that are also in the app. So I'll start with rotations. So once you select rotations, it's going to give you the pending rotations from residents or from trainees. So this is a demo account. So if it were to be yours, you would see the pending rotation from the trainees or the trainee that has sent a rotations request to you for approval. So to approve, you just need to select the rotation that is pending. And it's going to give you 2 major buttons, that is to approve or not to approve. So the rotations button here will show you the particular hospital that the trainee would be having the rotation. So to approve, you simply select approved. And that is how you approve a rotation. It's very simple and easy. So to approve a procedure, you select your procedures. So when you select the procedures, it's going to show you the names of the procedures that has been, or the kind of procedures that the trainees have undertaken. So when you go to a particular procedure, so for instance, urologic surgery, you realize that there is one trainee who has sent a procedure request for approval. So let's just select the urologic surgery. So for this particular one, you realize that we have 2 pending requests from the same trainee. So here we see demo 4 trainee. If it were to be the normal ones that you are going to see, is going to be the name of that particular trainee. Yes, and then the number of pending procedures that the person has. So you simply have to select that. Okay, let me go on to the next one, please. Yeah, and then you can approve all. So here you also approve as well. So like I said, you'll be able to also assess these trainees. So once they request for assessment, you basically have to select assessments here, select the pending assessments you would like to work on. And then you select the particular assessments you would want to give to the particular trainer. So here you see fill assessment form. So all that you need to do is to select the fill assessment form. It's going to give you a number of things to assess the trainee by. So here we see attitude, knowledge, skills, and then beneath each has different things you can assess your trainee by. So you simply need to select each of them and then score. So for this particular one, it says organizational ability. So does the trainee consistently meet expectations? Do they sometimes meet expectations or rarely meet expectations? So depending on how you see the trainee during the process, you just select that which best suits him or her. So it is the same for all. So I'll just quickly go on and then score them. So here is just a scoring process. You just score them based on their performances. And then you save. Once it says, it strikes an average for all and then gives you an average score. And if you're okay with it, you accept. And that is how the trainee is assessed. We see another button here that says My Trainees. So you select My Trainees, and it's going to give you a list of trainees that have been assigned to you, or the trainees who have in a way or the other sent a request to you. So here you're going to see all the trainees and their names, their year groups, and also the particular faculty that they are in. There are further things you can also check. So for a particular trainee, you can also check your activities for him or her. So you realize that here we see activities. So this activity is basically the actions you've taken pertaining to the particular trainee's account. So we see procedure. So that means that you approved their procedure for the approved and all that. So it's just basically going to show you your activities in the app pertaining to that particular trainee. So if you want to go to another trainee, you simply have to select their accounts or their names here, and it's going to show you everything that you have done pertaining to them. These activities also give a similar thing. So it also shows you the activities that has gone on in your app. So there is a help button on the top right corner with a question mark in the app. What it does is that it gives you certain guides to be able to navigate through the app. Okay, so for instance, when you select the guides, it can show you what to do. So for instance, with the trainers, it shows you how to approve a procedure, how to approve a rotation, and how did you assess your trainees and all that. So that is there. So once you select it, it's going to give you a brief direction as to how to do that. So that is for the help center. You could also change your profile picture if you so wish by just selecting the profile image here. You select the camera icon on the top right corner, which can allow you to either take a picture of yourself or will ask you to access, will ask if it's okay to access your photos so that you could select a photo. And beneath here too, you could also log out. You could also suggest a trainer. Should a colleague not be on the platform, you could also suggest a trainer by simply selecting suggest new trainer, and then you fill out the form and then submit. So basically, that is it. The app is very simple, and then I do hope we wouldn't have much difficulties navigating through them. Thank you.
Thank you very much.